Hi everyone, Morten Åstad here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another completion time unboxing slash video. Before we start looking into what today's video is all about, if you would click like and subscribe, that really helps my channel move along and it also makes me happy. Now the reason I'm sitting in a little different view this today is I wanted to sort of show off part of my room that I haven't shown before, or record collection. Also, I went out today to buy a couple of things to enhance my video. A little microphone, a little light perhaps. But they were sold out in the 2 or 3 stores that I went to, and I didn't want to go all the way across town or even out of town to one of the electronic stores that had them. So we'll see in a couple of days if I manage to get a hold of something that'll help. That's why, but I thought I'd sit here anyway, and that's why I'm a little bit in the shade, sort of. My main light is there instead of in front of me like I usually do. So the video today is about the format. I've completed my collection of the format studio albums, or I will have when I open this one package from Vinyl Me Please. The format started in Arizona. They are, or were, 2 main members, Sam and Nate. And various members who helped them touring, but they were the mainstay of the band. The name, the format, comes from their thoughts about then modern music. You know, how record companies and radio stations and maybe even the audience wants cookie cutter type music, music for the that sells hits, potential, and so on, and that's why they chose the name the format. They have recorded various EPs that I do not have in my collection, and singles that don't necessarily contains music that ended up on their studio albums. Their studio albums are, and that's why I sort of call it a completion time video, 2. In 2002 they released a record on Elektra, but at the same time as Elektra basically folded or were bought up by their parent company Atlanta, and their record pretty much ended up between different chairs or whatever expression you use. That is the record that I have hopefully gotten today, and then later on in I think it was 2006, partly on their own label, they recorded their follow-up, which is the first album I got, and I bought this blindly from Vinyl Me Please. They have on the subscription I have, they very often are records that I have no interest in having. For example, rap music, soul, R&B, and stuff like that, which is not in my wheelhouse. And then I don't know if one of you guys in the vinyl community showed this album, or I just were enamored by the cover. I saw this, and I didn't listen to them. I just read up on them a little bit. This is their second album, like I said. It's called Dog Problems, and I just love this cover, and I love dogs, so that's why I grabbed this. And immediately when I put this on my record player, I fell for them head over heels. This is indie pop rock in a fashion that Americans do. So there's this distinct thing about American indie bands where they are both very un-American and also very American, and I don't think it can really reproduce that feeling or that sense that I at least get when I hear bands like these. You got your feelings of 60s and 70s here. There's there's definitely some jangly pop here. I get sort of, if I'm gonna, and I don't want to offend them or anyone else, but I feel we're in a landscape somewhere between Fountains of Wayne, The Chills, and maybe even Eels, if that. But more with more a little stronger pop sensibility than maybe at least Eels. But yeah, so that I've shown this record before briefly when I was unboxing my my Vinyl Me Please, but I was going to go and buy this their first album right away through Vinyl Me Please because I had seen that it was there, but it didn't have a dog on it, so that's or dogs on it. That's why I didn't grab it first, but it was sold there. Then later on, I had some money left on Vinyl Me Please. I don't remember if this was the money they sent me as a refund because of something, or it was the money that I had over because I skipped a couple of titles. Not that this costs the same as a couple of titles. So yeah, let's check it out. And it just suddenly reappeared in one of those emails that they send when they tell stuff that's been out of print that they have a short or a small amount have somehow miraculously popped up or whatever. I don't know if it means that they're repressing? That sounds wrong. Stuff, or is it stuff that they've been holding on to? In that case, can you please repress Weezer's Pinkerton? Ah, yeah, here we go. So this is their first album, studio album. The format, Interventions and Lullabies. Exclusive blue with yellow splatter vinyl, limited to 500 hand-numbered copies, just like the previous one I showed you. The stunning debut album from the format, VMP exclusive, and yeah, there's your handwritten 72 of 500 and VMP exclusive. Oh, so this is the Elektra record label. If you don't want to buy it from Vinyl Me Please, or you want to look into some other ways, means I have noticed that they had some exclusives on Newbury Comics with a different color scheme, and I've seen them on Rough Trade. Amazon Germany and UK had them as well. Where to get the EPs? I've only seen them so far on Discogs, so we'll see. Here we go. Actually, I think I'll remove the shrink wrap so you can see it without the glare of the said shrink wrap. Keep the height sticker. There we are. I love their artwork. Not that there were that much of it. Now I said earlier they're not really a band as such anymore. They stopped playing around 2008, 2009. Various reasons. They didn't have a falling out or anything. Maybe they just thought that it was too much of a kerfuffle or too much of a hassle. The whole record industry. They sold a lot of their music through their own website, through electronic means. And quite a lot. It seemed that they had a very loyal following, and then they were going to tour and get back together, at least to tour in, I think it was that typical year, 2020. That fell through, and since then there's not been any news as far as I can tell, courtesy of Wikipedia. Oh, look at that. Again, Vinyl Me Please, sometimes you're really cool with your inner sleeve, and sometimes I won't call you, but I'll call these garbage. Here we are. There's a bit of a Swedish theme here, or Ukrainian for that matter. Any other blue and yellow? Well, that's the European Union, but yeah, really nice. So that was it. That was a look at another Vinyl Me Please record, and yeah, the format. I love them. I think they're great. I hope this video inspires you to go out and check them out. Maybe you'll like them. Maybe you'll think meh. Please leave a comment if you think you have any news or information about the band, or just your own opinion about them. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please click like, please subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon in another video. See you soon. Bye.